play some Murktide. That's true, Stoney. That's true. Hope all is well with you, buddy. My camera looks extra light today. I don't know if it's like the blue. It's probably the blue that's like auto-correcting. Whatever. Looks okay, I guess, right? Yeah, I've been seeing the decks you play a little bit, and I mean, honestly, if I wanted to just play to just have fun, I'd still sleeve up Breach. Like, I don't think the deck is terrible, but I would get frustrated playing against Blood Moon and stuff like that. Thanks, Gustache. Gusta. All right, Kevin, let's battle. For sure, Fort's very main. Yep, I would agree. Hey, our first sub! It's our bud. It's our Rainbow Rob man. Rainbow Rob man, I don't know what the hell that is, but it's Rob! I know, I haven't been streaming in a while, buddy. How are you? Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 22 months. All right, I'm gonna keep. See what Kevin's up to. Mulliganing to 5 so far. Wouldn't recommend. Alright, hopefully we don't see a land that could play an Orcish Bowmaster. Unfortunately, like, every single land can do that, so it's the real question of, do I want to? Now I feel like I have to. You know, like, if they have it, they have it. But I think I just put my best foot forward and play Ragavan here. Or DRC as the bait. Man, turn 1 and I'm already stumped. Murktide Gaming is hard. I'm gonna go with Ragavan. Because this could be like Living End, where this is the best play to make for sure. Or it could be Murktide and it's gonna die, you know. Yeah? I was living inside an igloo and now I'm currently building an ark. Okay, alright. That's interesting. This could be Rhinos as well. Rhinos is supposed to be a good matchup. We will find out, I guess. I should have just played this. It's very clear they're not going to kill it, though. I don't even know if that is clear. Okay. Now, so Stomping Ground is known. It's got to be Rhinos, right? So I think I will take 2. I'll just make sure I have the counterspell available and start gaining a mana advantage with Ragavan. This is supposed to be a good matchup, apparently, to Gracias Portanto's guide. And I would believe it. I would believe it, maybe. And this deck I expect to play against. I think Rhinos is an extremely good deck. And a lot of people are picking it up, so. SCG Hartford, I will definitely be playing against this a lot. Okay, 3 Stomping Grounds. Regardless, I'm leaving Counterspell open against, like, any deck they could possibly be, but no blue. Okay, so it's got to be Violent Outburst. Okay, so I could essentially try to get Delirium by preordaining first. Shredders do help a lot, I would imagine, yep. Negative temps and snow and ice to now 45 degrees and flooding rains. Where do you live? The North Pole? What the hell, Rob? That sounds awful. Sounds like you live in North Dakota. I remember that temperature all too well. We never had to construct an arc, though. I'm going to keep that card. Alright, this is already feeling pretty fun to play, y'all. I'm not going to lie. What the hell? Okay, I already played a land, so I don't think it's worth it too expressive, so I'm just gonna pass. And wonder what the hell Kevin's up to. Close, Arkansas. You know, it is easier to play Moondrius when your opponent does not do things. A Dryad. Okay, is this supposed to be like Scape Shift? These are all mountains, I've noticed. I could just double bolt that. I probably do want to save my counterspell for like a Scape Shift. So yeah, I think I'll just double bolt this. Okay. Kind of punished. That's okay. You would think if I didn't keep top decking such bangers, Rainbow Rob. All right, blue, red. Let's start with this. Dang it! Why are my cards so good? This is not fair. Can I draw better cards in a different order? That would be way cooler. All right, so hand, I think I would want to cast Preordain. Don't need the land right now. Still a mile away from Delirium. Getting closer. Da Bird or Channeler. I see a world where I could keep both of these. So they can get another Dwarven Mine and kill both, so I don't really want to... It can't be creativity, right? Because they have this? You can't have creatures in creativity. So I'm confused as well. I kind of want to keep both and only attack with Ragavan just to get Delirium. I could see just keeping DRC. That is reasonable. All right, I like it. I like it. I don't want to give away both creatures, and Ragavan is the least exciting at this point. Delirious! All right, we'll say go. This deck just never runs out of gas when you play 4 Preordains, 4 Expressive Iterations, and your opponent doesn't also do anything. Stick sick, broken, locking it in. Is this just Scape Shift? Primeval Titan style Scape Shift? Essentially grew a Valakut. It's just too tough to counter that. And if they had Valakut, they would do that first, you would think. All right. All right, get on in there, DRC. Now I got two choices, either just Murktide or DRC and Expressive. Murktide would be an 8/8. So if I go DRC and Murktide, it presents a lethal clock. So that's pretty hard to argue with, right? Put the pressure on with a counterspell backup. I do take away Delirium, of course, but... I haven't cast too many Murktides in my life, to be honest, but this is kind of messed up. This card has how much power? 8 powers? That's a lot of powers. I'll trigger DRC twice. All right. Lethal Clock is good. Murktide, enjoy your copium. Honestly, this is the kind of deck that I like to play at an SCG, just a deck that has powerful cards and has, you know, ways to interact with your opponent. Because you're going to play against everything at an SCG, you know? You're going to play against some good decks, but you're also going to play against some nonsense. So just having a good, generic, powerful deck is usually pretty good. Okay. Gruul. Well, I could cast Into the Fire for the One Ring. Does seem like Blood Moon is probably not good. Is the protagonist of MTG. There you go. Wow, right now, y'all, I have exactly 69 viewers and exactly 69 subs. Check that out. 69 subs, 69 viewers. If that's not a nice moment, I don't know what is. Let's drop your nices in chat. Yes. I mean, honestly, should I just end the stream? I mean, that's as nice as it's gonna get. I've peaked. I've peaked for the day. William Hall, the EXP man himself. What's up, buddy? All right, bolts seem pretty medium. Stern scoldings are, I mean, I guess I hit the one thing, but they say medium as well. I think Blood Moon is actually good. I don't know about Magus. Hell yeah, says Rob. Hell yeah. Still in love with music. Music, feeling like. Leave one bolt? It's pretty good, Will. It's definitely, you know, a change of pace at times for sure. Sometimes I'm tired. But you know what? I was already tired. I was already getting that old man syndrome. Be like, I just woke up. I'm exhausted. Why? But it's good. Well, I think I'm going through withdrawals. I haven't been on a Will Hall or Anurag show in like 3 weeks. Like, I'm starting to get the shakes, you know? Okay. This isn't amazing, but I'm going to keep. And I think I'll hold Shredder until turn 2, or hold Bobble till turn 2. But they already knew me. I'm working one at the moment. There we go. That sounds right. All right, the one of Bolt. Excellent. Excellent. Probably going to discard that. I think I start with Flooded Strand first. I haven't triggered a Shredder in a long time. I miss my Bird Law. I had a love-hate relationship with Shredder as well. There were times when I thought it was just the best card ever. I had a hot streak with it in Breach, and then it just became pretty bad. All right. Okay, let's shred them. Probably just Bolt here. I have too much removals. You're just letting Steve hang around? Interesting. Valakut off the top. Known information. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Defense grid. Okay, well, I wanted to go offensive anyways. Okay, I think I just get my now Shredder and DRC going and just try to smack them. Hope I don't die next turn. I don't think I will, though. All right, the graveyard needs a creature for DRC. All right, this is the biggest one. I think I want to get more damage in, so I'm going to put Ragavan away. And maybe I'll discard Canal for the second one. All right. All right, that's a lot of pressure. So they still can't primetime me. That's good. Uh-oh. We got either a dead bird or a dead human shaman. I would love to sign your Baumeisters. Anytime. Yeah, come up to me into the Pro Tour area. A surefire way to see me is when I'm at the booth. Just kind of wait till the end of the round. Then I always walk back. So just catch me there. That's probably the best time, but I'd love to. Okay, I guess I'm going to kill both of those. So under the moonlight, the spears in his moonlight. All right, well, let's start by just start blasting. What do you say? Murktide Gaming. I mean, I could go on Holy Heat, play Murktide. Okay. That's absolutely obscene. This deck is nice. All right, so I want the Surveil in the back because I know what I'm drawing. Let's get rid of Bebel. Now let's see what we got. It's probably pretty good too. Kabloom. Now we attack. And how could they kill me from that Scape Shift? I don't think so. I mean, I can't do anything about it, so it doesn't really matter. Let's Murktide. Oops. Instant. All right, how many types? Land, creature, artifact. Sorcery is about to be put there, though, so let's go like this. All right. All right. We're Murktiding. We are officially Murktiding. Let's dance. Yeah, I think this deck is really well put together. I think the numbers make a lot of sense. You over sideboard in the matchups where you're bad in. You don't sideboard a lot in the matchups you're good in. All of it's making sense. Deck list should be up on the screen there. No threat. Let's see if we can see what our opponent is on. Give us an idea if this is good or not. I'm going to try it for science. For science. Science has been declared. All right. We'll start with this. Super plays. Yeah, there's certain matchups where not having a threat is not ideal, but otherwise I think this is fine. Is this a Scammerino? Please, opponent, grease scam me. Yeah, no kidding. I finally have it on lockdown, huh? I've never been on this side of being grief scammed. Someone that can actually deal with it, you know? Been liking it. There's a lot of really tough matchups. And just steal games. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that's totally reasonable. I think the force should just be in the board, though, because there are plenty of times when it is the most important card, you know? So I'm totally fine with Murktide, or with Ragavan being in smaller numbers, because it's not great in a lot of matchups, or it's your best card. It's just a high variance card that usually leads me to believe that, oh, it's a sideboard card, but I don't think that's necessarily true. Okay, Scam is supposed to be a good matchup for us, so this is a very important match to see how we do against it. Do you have an Orcish Baumeister by chance? I probably want to kill that. If they go up... Oh, baby! Punish for waiting. I don't want to expressive yet, since I got everything on kind of lockdown right now. I'm going to give this Orcish Baumeister a stern talking to, though. Okay. Interesting. Now I'll expressive because I can stern scolding still. Probably. Yeah, I think I still will, because if I get a land and they try to, like, go Fable as well, then I can deal with that. But these are the situations where if you don't hit a land, it feels quite bad. Damn it. Could have been Ragavan Pass, too. These are the one things that just playing really aggressive expressive iterations can backfire a lot. And, like, now what do I do? Do I go for Preordain? I think so. And then I can, like, pitch a subtlety. I don't think I did play it at the right time. I think I should have waited one more turn. I do not want them to get this going. Yeah, I think I could have been more patient here. Just because you miss land drops doesn't mean you should be pressured into doing it. You know, it is close. I would agree, but... And I wouldn't have cast the Preordain for what it's worth if I did not... Definitely keeping the island if I didn't have subtlety and I was okay with pitching it. So definitely island on top. Do I want counterspell? I think so. Counterspell could be regretful. And it had to work out poorly for me to not do that. So it was close. Don't get me wrong. But did they put that on top? Probably, yep. I'll give this a stern talking to now. And now they run into that. They never think you have the stern scolding. So sometimes they play at main phase and now you just wreck them, you know? So now I have another choice between Dash Ragavan backing up with Counterspell or just Expressive again. And I think I just want to continue to get ahead on cards. You know, they probably have a Lightning Bolt, so why put myself in that situation right now? Okay. Me like. DRC is Delirious, so I could go DRC plus Delta if I want land 5. It's a lot of lands. I could just put DRC to hand, bobble to the top, and say go. This is where if I play 5 leagues, I'll know exactly what to do. But right now, it's something I just have to decide on. Because, like, 5 lands, you just don't necessarily need that many with Murktide. So I think I am going to do the DRC bobble line. Yeah, cool, cool. So now the real question is, do I want to cast it now when they could Orcish me? And I think the answer is yes. But I'm going to wait for them to fetch first, and if they don't, whatever. Yeah. Cool, I'm glad I got some Murktide gamers in chat. I hope you're all doing okay. Now if they go... Okay, now I will. And we'll counter basically anything they play. All right, that's got to be a brick. Yeah, don't want to flood in this matchup, or just in general most of the time, right? It used to be a lot grindier when they had Fury. I like the matchup from their side with Fury, and I slightly dislike it here. Okay. They didn't have the action last turn, so I'm betting they do have a lot of spot removal. What's the best way to play around that? Let's probably play both threats and let them die. I think that's probably it. Just let them die. They could have a lot of not dead after alls. All right. So I'm going to let this die if it happens anyway, so I might as well dash. Nice. Yeah. A-okay with that. And I think I'll even be okay letting this DRC go. Like, my top decks are better than theirs. So if they go end step kill this as well, I'm like, sure. Because I don't want them to untap and Fable me. Hey, what's up, Logan? I'm good. Whoa, who reached level 5 already? Did someone reach level 5 on that fleet command? Well, whoever it was, thank you. Let's keep that going. That helps out the stream. Helps out the stream a ton, y'all. Props to you. All right, I'll keep that. Sure. But I'm doing great, though, Logan. How are you? I'd like to pre-order it. I'm going to have to buy a lot of these cards, though. All right, definitely don't want Spell Pierce. I think I do want Stern Scolding, though. Counters their whole deck. They go double Fable and I have Stern Scolding. It's a little awkward. All right, I think I can do better. That was not better. One thing we don't want to see from them is Croxa. Croxa would break this game wide open. Okay. Yeah, kind of. It's Jeskai Breach, but worse. No, I'm just kidding. All right. This last card is probably not dead after all, but I will kill it again. Two for two still. You know what to draw. Yeah, flooding's real. We're still ahead. I think I always just thin the deck in these situations. Oh, yeah, keeping lands in hand for Shredder is definitely possible. Okay. Yep. Now, yeah, I probably should have held that other land, too. Bird Law time. Now, if they go to kill it at end step, then I'll counter it, because then I get to trigger Shredder, too. I think this is worth it. I'm not positive about this, though. Leg. Iteration. Yikes. All right, we can definitely lose this game with drawing 4 lands out of 5 cards now. All right, stop the land off the top. We'll just have to leave Shredder back now. Not too big of a deal. I think it's fine to play this. Yeah. Bobble targeting you. What are you drawing? You. That's a good one. That's their expressive iteration. Okay. All right. Well, let's bolt this. Dash Ragavan. Dashing Ragavan really helps for Shredder's conniving. Just dash often. I don't want to attack with that. It's pretty good. I'll cast that one. Now's their big turn, though. They've cast a lot of their removal, though. Like, for instance, I don't think they can kill a Murktide anymore if I just draw one. Ragavan and blank. So they got 3 fresh cards. Luckily, none of them are Fury. That's pretty good. God, now I think I'll have to get aggressive. Don't want to double block that, and they won't attack anyways, so I might as well get in there. Where was that? Last turn. Okay. Oh, yeah, they can not dead after all, of course. Oh, that's bad. Well. Well, I guess I gotta cast this now. Oh, this game slipped away. This game well and truly slipped away. I flooded quite bad, though. But I didn't play perfect either. Yep. Expressive iteration up the top. Well, which one do I have to kill? I think it has to be Grief. Not winning this race. I'll say go. Leaving the active reflection is, of course, very scary, though. But I think I had to break it up now. Yeah, we've wasted a lot of clock time, too. I thought for sure we were going to take this first game down. Ew, they have a Bowmaster? Or that's just a free attack, one of the two. Have to call their bluff because it's free. They know my information. And now we're dead. This is a grindy matchup. Holy cow. Turn 15. Can't block the army. I could block the Bowmaster if they attack with it. But if not, I just have to attack. Probably hope to draw a Murktide right away. Or Expressive into more stuff. Boom. All right. Think I can do better than the shreds. I'm looking for Merc. That one's pretty tempting too. Do I win this race? Hey, Jake Beardsley coming in with a raid. What's up, PT champ? Do I win this race is the real question here. So I attack for 3, put them to 10. No, I do not. But I think I just have to go for the Murktide. It's tough. I wouldn't have hit it, so that is nice. Bottom, top. Trying to steal a game here where we were flooding out massively. All right, I'm sure I can maintain Delirium here. Instant, instant, instant. Instant, instant. Okay. Yeah, no, I've given up on scamming here for a little bit at least. I don't like it as much as I used to. But who knows if we'll like Murktide too, but we're trying some stuff out. But thank you, Jake. Appreciate you, man. We'll see you in Chicago, huh? Are you trained up this year then, right? All right, opponent has probably just given up. I guess they could just have a bolt here. Tough game. Tough game, y'all. Sick. All right. I'm going to go by the guide that I got from Gracias Portanto. If you want to check out his guide, check it out on his Twitter. Seems nice. Doesn't change a ton. Just this. Do I like everything else? I think so. Spell Pierce staying in is always interesting. I would have cut that one, but this is me not knowing how to play Murktide. So I'm definitely just going to go by the guide and try it the first couple of matches. But I also thought I would have cut Ragavan more than DRC, but I saw him doing that. Yeah, first it looked crazy that we were even going to remotely lose the game early on, and then it was crazy that we weren't going to. Go to my Twitter, Dano Faction, and then I tweeted out his Twitter. I don't remember it off the top of my head. My next event is SCG Hartford, which is coming up real soon. Leyline of Void, that makes sense. Yeah, Maros, yep. I mean, I feel like you just can't mulligan, and if you get scammed, it's like, damn, but I'm gonna keep. Okay, so our Murktides are dead now. Let's hope they don't have Leyline plus scam. Okay. It's pretty good. Hey, Charlie0976 coming in to the bomb squad here. Appreciate the prime. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we are going to bobble to see if this is a red removal spell. It was not. Now, there's no way they bring in Blood Moon, so I'm going to get the Steam Vents. And we just got to give him the hit, which sucks. There it is. I think I'll... Well, whatever I leave on top... Oh, I'm bobbling. So I'll be drawing both. Maybe I don't need Subtlety. I think I just need lands. Yuck. This is not the draw I wanted. Okay. So this doesn't work. It's just a 3 shadow creature. So with that being the case, I do think I still just need to kill Ragavan. Leave this spell pierce in case they fable. I'm going to take some hits. Oh, do I really want... I still think I got to kill this. Because they could have the Not Dead After All now, and they would still cast it. And then I could clean it up next turn if I hit the land. What is Scam Side Out versus Murktide? I didn't sideboard much. I didn't bring in ley lines either when I was playing against them. God, what did I side out? It was very minimal changes, if anything. All right. I would like a certain land. You know those things I drew all game last game? I'll take one of them. Sweet. All right, let's see if I get them both. Still not in great shape, even if this works perfectly, to be honest. They could go just, like, grief me next turn, and all of a sudden I have all blue cards, and I'm like, well, I'm dead. Okay. Oh. No, that's even worse. I can't kill that. Yikes. Yeah, I'm dead. What could I even draw to beat that? I just can't, right? Yeah, when they have Leyline and Shieldred's just unkillable. But if they don't have Leyline, it's so easy to deal with, you know? All right. Can't beat that one. I guess I have my one Brazen Borrower. That's my out. I think Shredder and Ragavan already beat Leyline, so I'm not usually too worried about it, but the combination of a good fast draw plus Leyline plus me drawing a little awkwardly, not ideal. Don't think I want to make any changes, though. All right, close game, close game. I think I'm going to keep. It's not great, of course, but passes the Ragavan test, and just mulliganing against Scam. I'm not a fan. All right, let's hope they have a Ragavan draw. At least our Murktide's alive. Not exactly the draw I wanted. I wouldn't bring in Hearse. Not against Scam. It's a good card. Now I wish I had it. I can see that, Swift. I just want to get rid of one of the Murktides. That was not the 2-drop I wanted to see. Yeah, where's my Hearse at? I'd be sick right now. All right. Yeah, the game is going to revolve around that now, and it's going to be a big problem. Against the not dead after alls, but it still doesn't beat the Scam part, you know? So I don't love that, but then again, I don't know a lot about the deck, so I'm learning it as well. As long as they don't keep playing things, that'd be cool. It's a good drop. Bottom. I don't think I need a bobble either. So Preordain. Bottom. And I will take the Shredder, but then say go, I think. Okay, yeah, it could be right. Who knows? All right, brutal. So if I kill it now, then maybe next turn I could go Shredder plus Murktide. I could, yeah, that seems good. Because then they could easily bring back Crocs on the following turn. So I think I need a clock. All right, we got a plan. Is it a good one? To be determined. Shred. Murktide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I get rid of one of these to prevent? Nah. All right. Gonna be a big turn. If they kill these, we're dead. If they don't, maybe we got a chance. Oh, God. That's not good. That's not good. I think I'd have to get rid of Preordain and hope to hit Delirium. Okay. Shit. We're in trouble, chat. Croxa is the best card against Murktide. That's always something that I've wanted a second one just for this matchup, because it's a problem. Like, even if I deal with it, I'm still in trouble. Oh, this matchup, I think it's just close, you know? Not too much you can say besides it is just a very close match. It's got some mind games attached to it. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I added this here for my music enjoyers. But that was a bad placement for it, I guess. Where would be a better one? Something like that. I don't know. Okay. Well, I think if I draw an instant, we might win. If not, I'm probably dead. Or Murktide, I guess, wins, huh? That probably doesn't win. Yeah, yeah, if this was Bolt instead, oh, of course. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think we punted this game. Do I have to just say go? What if I attack, discard this, block this, take 6? I guess that is a avenue to victory. It's not a good one, but I have to go for it. They win the long game. Yeah, Bolt, Murktide, any instant doesn't win, but it puts me in a good spot. But now they have like 6 draws at something good. Even a Grief wins it for them. Grief actually doesn't win it for them. Those two didn't win. All right, 2 more draws. So many cards. See 2 more cards in that yard. I don't like that they're thinking about it. That can't be good for me. Okay, yeah, those didn't do it. All right, 2 more draws. I only saw 6 cards. If we snuck this one out, I'd be shocked. Okay. Guess we need to draw a lightning bolt. If we're not dead on the spot. Or somehow we have to survive through combat. This prevents 2, or if I discard it, it prevents 3. So, yeah, there you go. There's your information. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have to block here. All right, so maybe Ragavan or Bolt wins. Okay, Ragavan or Bolt. All right. Damn, Molten Collapse. Yahtzee. Yeah, I don't know. They thought maybe I had a removal spell. But yeah, that would have been GG. Yeah, how about that one? 1, 2, 3. Then I expressive again. 1, 2, 3. Still would have lost. Lame. Close match. Close match. Not much I could do about that one. Actually, there was plenty of things I could do about that one. I think that was a little bit of inexperience on my part. Could have kept that bolt. That would have been GG. I think there were plenty of ways I could have won that match. Oh well, we're learning. Murktide's kind of hard. It's not super hard, to be honest, but... So how's chat doing? Yeah, definitely. That's just a close match. There's a lot of decisions from both sides. A lot less decisions from the scam side. It's just like, okay, do I play into a counterspell or do I not? You know, those are kind of the big ones. That's true. You don't learn by winning. All right. Okay. Well, this sounds great. This is a good one. Not so good if we get scammed. Okay. Well, now the tough choice between do we play something against a pretty likely scam deck? Preordained feels like the safest option to me, so you don't get blown out, you know? It feels like it's auto-sequenced and stuff, but running into Bowmaster, yeah. I agree, Charles. I agree. Because Preordained becomes a liability any turn later in the game. I don't mind land here or expressive. It's all kind of slow stuff, but maybe that's okay. Hard to argue with another expressive. Definitely not taking the Preordain. All right. Card's just so important in the matchup. And by this matchup, I mean every matchup. Well, we got to be practice against scam if we want to play this deck and succeed with it, so. All right, now just land go, I think. Counter the Bowmaster, I guess. I don't know if I'd rather counter this or the Fable, but I feel like Bowmaster is still a big problem. Because they have to have the Fable as well. Plus, Fable, I think, is beatable. Where if they just go land go and have another Bowmaster or something, then I'm just dead. So I think I'm priced into countering this. Well, so far we made the right decision with the preordain. To be determined about this play, because you gotta expect that they could fable. Could just play the creatures. I think I like it. And then start EIing. I haven't looked enough yet, Spaz. That's not a bad line. Because they're gonna block the Ragavan. I like that better. Good call. Good call, Charles. Because that mana I'm not gonna use anyways. Because I would rather the Shaman not be here, and I already got the extra one. And this gives me Delirium. Much better play. Much, much, much better play. Oh yeah, this is a nice one. Yeah, this he was. I smell sex and candy. Yeah, yeah. Let's try that. This is what I got. So that leads me to believe that there's no removal spells like Terminate or Molten Collapse. But there could easily be a Bowmaster. I think I'd like the option to have a land. Shredder is kind of a liability against Bowmaster, but I think it's okay. So I know they have 4 spells in hand. Okay. All right. Don't love that. I do love that, though. Do I do it now? To give away the information? I don't think so. I think the 1 point of damage is not worth Murktiding here. Because if they have a Terminate here and they fire it off on Shredder, like, that's something they may do here. Probably not, but we'll see. Bowmaster is still quite good here, which they could easily still have. They cannot have it now. Ooh, that's pretty bad. Maybe it's not even worth attacking with Ragavan under those kind of situations. Like, I don't know. So now they get so many looks at killing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I'm kind of all in. Kind of all in, chat. Yeah, I wonder if I'm not supposed to attack or play with Ragavan and just discard it. That definitely didn't work out great. They got to discard 2 cards. I mean, I still might win, but... I think so too, dog. What's up, man? How are you? How's my dog? Alright, now at least I have him dead to subtlety. This way that you can lose your way. Your way. Alright. Let's do the same thing. Keep it up. Kroxa is a problem, but I just don't have a good answer to it besides Hearse. Maybe Hearse is worth it. If I lose to Kroxa again this game, I'm bringing in Hearse forever. Deal, chat? Yeah, I think Hearse is fine. I'm just going by Gracias Portanto's guide for now and kind of trying that out, but I could see it being wrong. I definitely want to bobble now before they untap with Bowmaster. There's a Thoughtseize. This kind of feels like a decent window to play Ragavan. Because I could subtlety the Bowmaster. Maybe that is not wise. Or I just preordain, let them Thoughtseize, and then have Ragavan. They could also Thoughtseize away the Ragavan. They could have a Bolt and then Thoughtseize. I think that's the best case. I'm going to try the Ragavan line here. Because they don't leave in as much removal post board, except the big ones. Terminate, Moan Collapse, that kind of stuff. That makes sense. So I know they have Thoughtseize. I know they don't have anything. This hand is quite rad, I would agree. Hey, volume okay, y'all? It's too quiet, too loud. Took the counterspell. That leads me to believe there is a Fable the Mirror Breaker on the way. Or if I get a Bobble. Guess I should crack this first. I want to top deck Spell Pierce or Stern Scolding. I guess Spell Pierce was much better. So they're going to Fable me. Maybe I want none of these then because of that? Yeah, probably. I guess I did just want Spell Pierce. Hard to say no to that one, but I'm still very afraid of Fable here. And then I think I want to just craft a game where I get to land 4 and can Murktide with Counterspell backup. There's some world where I just jam Murktide. Yeah, this just makes sense. It's a Fable with them taking Counterspell. And that's quite good. That is not. I think I just need lands. Spell Pierce, a little late. All right. Let's hope for the best. I think we need something like just a hard cast Grief, where we can subtlety it, then Murktide with Counterspell backup. I think that's kind of the way we win this game. I do think Hearse is worse now that they have like Fatal Pushes. Okay, that wasn't the biggest deal. I think we really need a land though. I think we really need a land. All right. So this one I think we can make a little bit smaller, and then the second one supercharges this one. Do we have that many cards? So I need to make this at least a 6/6. Because I need to be able to block and survive it through Bolt. I have an instant coming, so I can get rid of instants. So there's that. And now let's get rid of something like that. All right. Go, Murktide, go! You can do it, Murktide region! Shit! I have to just let them see this, I guess. That is not good. They have to take Counterspell, and then if they have Molten Collapse, I'm just dead. God, that is such a tilter. Guess it would have been better for me to go Shredder and Murktide. All right. Well, I guess that's what we'll do next turn. And we're all in. I don't think you counterspell there when they just take... Oh. I still think I'm going to do the Murktide play, but next turn I Brotherhood's End, and this is going to be insane, huh? All right. And then I can clean up everything. Well, that was pretty cool. 2, 1, 2. Let's keep the artifact, I guess. Get rid of subtlety. Could get rid of Bobble. All right, we got a plan. We have a plan, chat. pretty good, but if they don't have another way to kill this, then I still at least am ahead. Do they have the Orcish Bowmaster? I think I'd make them do it if they have it, because I want that on the battlefield. And if they don't have it, they're probably just ghosting. Because that attack would not make that much sense. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, this matchup is just close. Holy cow. I think I will play it in case I top deck Bolt. They do know about this subtlety, though. Okay. Hopefully they drew a brick. We're still behind, even if they drew a brick, I think, but if they draw a Bowmaster or a Fable or something, we are well and truly behind. Cool, 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 cool. All right. Just gotta say go. Well, I just wrathed, and I already need to wrath again. I think I still have to cast this. Flying Hill Giant. Regret playing this, of course, but whatever. I'll attack. Poggers indeed. The end of Brotherhoods. Random Connive. Spell. Hooray! That was actually a big spell. With them being at 7, now it's a 2-turn clock. Okay. Well, here we go. Wow, this Murktide scam match is just close. Holy cow. Yikes, 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 yikes. Okay. Love it. Okay, y'all, before, I'm going to run to the bathroom quick, and then we're going to finish this league. But for anyone who's watching and kind of sees that Star Trek timer above, if you got nothing going on and you feel like helping out the stream, and you want to play through level 5, you can unlock the second ship, or play through level 10. It really helps me out. So I'm going to leave that command in chat. As I forget the command. So if you want to download the game, the new downloads help. Reaching the levels helps a lot. If you get to 10, that's like the, the Mac Daddy of helping the stream. But yeah, I'd really appreciate it, y'all. So I'm going to run to the bathroom, though. I'm just going to run an ad now so it doesn't play during the match. And I'll be right back, okay? Murktide Gamer forever. Let's go. Murktide Gamer. All right. Let's get back to the Murktiding. We're going to keep Murktiding until morale improves. So 2 scams, and then we played Scape Shift the first round. Easy Scape Shift, opponent mulliganed a lot. And then all 5 of the scam games have been close. We're 3-2. I think that's just to be expected. But, you know, not bad. I think Scam has a lot more rough-ish matchups, and if Scam's like our close-ish match, and we lose to Yawgmoth, like I'm okay with that. Super fair, is it? So far, so good. Skura? So far, so good. I've been enjoying it. It's definitely, I haven't dismissed it. If we would have lost back-to-back matches against Scam, maybe I would have been like, all right, I'm off it. Give me back breaches, but for now, I'm still enjoying. Speaking of enjoying, and we were on the draw in both of those matchups against Scam. That's a big deal. Can't play Ragavan on turn 1 when you're on the draw, you know? Right. I be casting it. Do. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Hammer. Deck's still around, huh? God, I don't remember how the Hammer matchup used to be with Murktide. Not a clue. We're going to find out. I think I just Shredder here. Oh, there we go, Skura. Yes, yes. I am going to play this. And I think I will Subtlety, a Pure Steel Paladin, or a Stone Forge. There's a lot of cards that come in the Hammer matchup. That usually leads me to believe that the matchup's not great. But we're going to find out. True. No one would do that to us. That would not be cool. Not our precious Emery. Emery never hurt anybody. I would cry too. I'd cry there with you. We could hold each other in our arms. And remember the good times when Breach was unbeatable. Damn you, Baumeister. Damn you, Orcish Baumeister. That had to have been my least favorite card of 2023. Because it invalidated my entire strategy, my entire deck, my entire livelihood, really. Stone Forge Mystic. Yeah. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Is this the correct play? I don't know. If they put it on top, I get to take it though, so. Not that I will, since I have no targets, but it'll be gone. Okay, that was sick. So now I might as well start with EI because I'm not going to cast Stoneforge Mystic. Magic cards. Okay. So I could... I'm going to get another treasure, plus I haven't played a land. So I can Bolt Face. And put Murktide into hand? I think I'd rather have EI. I don't have a lot of spells yet. So yeah, I think I would rather do that. Unless I take both Murktide and Expressive and not counter something next turn. Ugh. Seems risky. Might be correct, though. But do we bolt face is the real question. I suppose we do. EI to hand, bolt to face. Yeah, all right. So I want to bolt now. I have to keep this land, but if I draw a bad card, then I will get rid of that. All right. All right, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It's tempting to discard the land. Can't be right, though, right? Nah. Discarding the bolt is kind of like a bolt anyways to their face. Over a couple of turns. The line that I'm afraid of with this hand is them just making a construct and making it large. That is frightening. But they might just block Ragavan too with that. I smell sex and candy. Yeah, yeah. Epia stares in my direction. My mother surely is a dream. Yep. That's what I was kind of afraid of. Less afraid now. Guess I just attack. Now you wait. Okay, I guess I can still expressive. Yuck. Okay. So now the question is, do I destroy this now so that I can maybe discard Stern Scolding? It also plays around that stupid card, the protection card. It's definitely the safest play. But then if they go to equip... Yeah, because they would have to tap their thing to equip it. I think I have to wait. think I have to wait. This will definitely be the turning point in this game. Whether I look back and be like, I shouldn't have waited. Or, yes, I should have waited. I know someday that it'll all turn around. Win or lose. The upside in waiting is if I kill it at end step, then this turn they make a construct, and then Hammer comes into play, equips to it, and now I have to beat a 12-12. It was to avoid that line. Now, if they have two of them, though, that's the Punisher. Uh-oh. That's also a Punisher. Uh-oh. Oh, then I'm dead. Guess I have to top deck another Unholy Heat? No, it doesn't even kill it. Alright, well. Alright, well, I guess I lose badly. Well, that sucked. I guess double Surge or Surge and Hammer got me, so guess I had to. Otherwise, what would have happened is they just would have had a 12-12 in play, and then I would have had to win next turn. That sucks. I would have drawn that. I still would have lost to the other line, which is sad, but all right. I think I would have lost either way to that. Okay. You do have a lot of cards for this matchup. Borrower, Blood Moon. Cast into Fire. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good point. I could block with Monkey. Okay, all right. It was wrong then. Yep, that is a very good point. Good call, chat. I punted. That actually makes me feel better. All right, DRCs are bad. One subtlety. Subtlety all around seems pretty terrible. I'd like to get that out of my deck, but yeah, I don't think I want any subtleties in my deck. This is a little different than what the guide says, but I don't like subtlety at all. All right. This is from the guide, kinda, except he was leaving in a subtlety, which I don't agree with. That card seems awful. I mean, these are the cards, right? I guess I'll try it. Definitely play this nice and slow. Just... Yep. Pretty good draw. It's been eating me alive. I think I'll counter that. That was supposed to be a blood moon. That would have been good. Gonna get that out there now. And now we're gonna sit back and wait for a while, I imagine. Stare at each other. How do you board there, 24? Needle's not that big of a deal. All right, now that is pretty decent, I think. Needle, I can just blow up the artifacts because they're going to make some constructs. I guess then I lose my EE, so that's not great. Yeah, maybe I should always be holding that. Oh, didn't even tap it. Interesting. Ooh, I do not like Pierces. Not a fan. Yeah, I mean, when you're not going to, when you're for sure not going to use the mana, that makes sense, right? Helping hand, okay. God, I guess do I just absolutely have to block in case they have two of them? I'm gonna risk that they have two. I do not want to lose the Shredder. I'd rather take 13. 14 if they want. All right. This matchup I don't expect to play against a lot, so I'm relatively okay losing to this one. Keeping Pierces on the play, not the draw. That makes sense. Definitely better there. I don't like him play or draw, but what do I know? I'm a Murktide noob. What do I know? All right, I'm at 4 life points. Oh. 3 your artifacts, 1 of mine. Well, and in the matchup I'm currently playing, and Scam, it's good. Oh no. Not the complete. Oh! How does this deck ever beat a Cauldron complete? I bet you just don't. Yikes. Just die to that one, huh? Alright, I guess I have to top deck. Guess I have to top deck Brazen Borrower. Yeah. Yikes, this matchup didn't feel good. Yeah, sure. Get me out of here. Does it even have trample? Oh, it does. Okay. Alright, I don't want to play against Hammer. I did not enjoy that. That didn't feel that great. Yikes. That didn't feel great, y'all. Holy cow. That was a beating. Mistakes were made on my part. I probably could have won the first game, but that was not a fun one. To be fair, I think Scam and Rhinos are probably my other considerations. And I don't know if I want to play against Hammer with Scam either. 1 mana creature, counter spells. That makes sense. So far, it was just Saga that beat me, though. You know? That was kind of the problem. Alright, let's get the 3-2. Then we feel decent about the deck. Especially since we didn't play well. You know, this could have easily been a 4-1 if we played tight. If we win this round, of course. And then after this match, y'all, we're going to be playing our sponsored section of Star Trek Fleet Commander. I haven't played the game yet. I'm just going to learn it with all of y'all. So hopefully you'll stick around for a little sponsored gaming. Should be fun. All right. I will keep. It's a little bit of a loose goose. But as long as they're not on Bowmaster, this hand is decent. Yeah, Rhinos is going to be the next deck I try. See if anything jumps off the page to me that I absolutely love. And then if not, I'm just going to build whatever Scam deck I have. I've played that deck enough. I don't really have to practice. And I have an idea of how I would want to build it. And I think that's going to be the deck I'm going to write my sideboard guide for anyways, in my Patreon. Because obviously, if I play Murktide, I'm not going to write about Gracias Portanto's deck. I'm not going to learn it enough to know enough differences from his play deck. You know, plus I think his sideboard guide is just really nice. So just check out his if you want Murktide content. But I think I'm going to be putting a Scam sideboard guide in my Patreon before the event. Regardless, because I know that deck list. It's still a good deck. I just want to try to find something better. But that'll be my fallback for sure. For the backpack stream at the start of Hartford, I got some good planned stuff here for that backpack stream. I've picked out 4 of my backup feature matches already. And we'll see who else is there, and then I might switch it up a little bit for Sunday, but I'm looking forward to getting back to that here in a couple weeks. It's been so long. All right, just let Ragavan live. What's the worst that could happen? Is this rhinoceroses? It's gotta be, right? I do want to test against this matchup, too. This is supposed to be a good matchup. Going to Hartford, it's only an hour away from me. Nice, nice, cool. We'll definitely see you there. It's gonna be a fun one. I think it's rhinos, y'all. I know, it's a tough nut to crack this time around. Shredder is definitely awesome in this matchup. Agreed with you, full stop. All right, I want the land, and I think I'm fine with a preordain as well, huh? All right. Yeah, Shredder's always been sick in this matchup. I'm interested to see how Gracias por Tanto sideboards, as I would have no freaking clue. As I say that, though, like, a Shardless agent here is still quite annoying with blocking Regavan and stuff. Sucks. I still just have to attack through it. I know I'm decking Preordain. I think I want to go for just big Murktide here over playing a Regavan. I guess if I was going to do that, I should have Preordained first. Yeah, that's kind of silly, but I think just playing Regavan here is worse than playing Murktide because they can just block with Mutavault. I have to leave up 2 mana no matter what, but I think I'd rather try to get land 4. But it's not going to happen next turn, so maybe I can wait one time. Yeah, I will preordain. That's close, though. Window pane. Ah, it feels too aggro. Don't think I want either of those. Looking for like another counter spell, maybe. All right. Try to counter one more Rhino. And then do some Murktide Gaming. Now we're going to have some interesting decisions. Because they could have Merfolk Trickbinder or whatever. I guess that's not that big of a deal. I think this is probably just a pretty easy Murktide turn. They could Subtlety me. I think I would counter that, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like to counter that. God, if they force this, what do I do? Cry? Top or bottom? Feels like this is still gonna be okay. It's not going to be good for a couple of turns, but I still think it's worth keeping. Now we're well and truly behind, though, so maybe there's something I did wrong. So if I dash Ragavan and they have Dead Gone, then it's way too bad for me, right? So it'll be my second spell, so I don't want to cast anything else. I'll hold on to Ragavan to trigger this. Or maybe just discard it. Yeah, because then I'll have Delirium with Unholy Heat. All right, Shredder, do your thing. Okay, pretty good. Rhinos does just look like a strong deck. Like, they could have Flame of Anor and stuff, too. Like, just a strong deck. I think I'm fine with this, and then I'll just discard Bobble. Eh, I can keep this. Yeah, I agree. Those are the two best decks. I gotta discard a good card. That's for damn sure. I don't think I want to Murktide this turn. Do I want a Shardless Agent? It's not the absolute worst idea. What could I hit? I could hit a lot of bad cards, though. No. Let's not get cray-cray. I still don't have Delirium, though. That's a problem. I could make Delirium. It is supposed to be a good matchup, I agree. But if I even lose this one, too, then maybe I'm not meant to be a Murktide gamer. And it would be nice to have a decent match, like a 50-50 matchup against Scam, bad matchup against Yogg, good matchup against Rhino. That's about all you can hope for in this metagame, you know? All right. Guess that card's awful, right? Guess it does counter Merfolk Trickbinder or whatever. Is this the last of the Rhinos, then? Okay. End step, I can Unholy Heat a Rhino, though. Discard Ragavan. Get Delirium. All right. I guess now we have a Murktide and a Dream. Shredder got swole. Well, I think I will just cast them both and go for the random 3, 4, 5. I guess I'll do this, and then if they have the subtlety, then it's even sweeter. I think I cast it. Maybe I hit a spell. And then this is a 2-turn clock as well. If not, I hit a land and got that out of there. All right. I got my bluebirds in the air. Hope for the best. Okay. Gonna be a much smaller Murktide, but I would think we're still advantaged here. Let's see if there's any rhinos left. 2, 3. Oh, and one's coming off. There are no more rhinos left. Birds. Delirium. I was lucky. I mean, I think I'll put it on top. Still 4-4. These shredders have been just gigantic. Okay. They can attack with the Mutavault, so they can make me take 8. Or they can just recall every turn. It's the best way to beat it. I mean, I think Murktide's supposed to beat it. But I'm unsure. I've really started my stress testing today, 187. We're trying to figure it out. We are trying to figure it out as well. But I would think Murktide is a good matchup, so that's kind of why I want to try it. All right, that felt pretty good. They recalled 3 times that game. All right. Dispute. I think that's all I would want. What would I take out? I'm going to be looking at the guide later, but let's see if I can get this one right. Bolts seem awful. Stern Scolding seems unplayably bad. DRCs are kind of weak, but you do want the pressure. Subtlety seems kind of weak. I'd probably go like that. Let's see if I was close. Stern Scolding, Lightning Bolts. All right, I was all but 1 card off. I'm going to try their plan. That's what Gracias per Tanto would do. Makes sense. Why do we want subtlety? For their subtlety? Otherwise, Subtlety seems bad. Yeah, I think so too, Bits. Much time to play and going for an LCQ on Friday here in Europe. We'll play Rhinos and just want to be prepared for the anti-meta. I don't think there's anything anti-meta yet. Ooh, and Endurance. I don't think Rhinos has gone that far. People that are that adjusting to the deck, I think they're making a mistake because Modern is still very wide open, you know? So I think it seems wrong to over-adjust. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sometimes they have Murktide as well. All right, I can see this. Gracias por tanto made this matchup look like a cakewalk in the finals of the mocks and the winning it, actually. 2 of the games were against Rhinos, and he slapped up a really good player, you know? All right. It's a little bit of a loose goose, but I think this is the exact hand we kept last time. Regavan is pretty good against them. I don't think Borrower is very good, nope. All right, so I know they're drawing a Dispute. I hope they don't have Dead Gone. Or Fire Ice, I guess. Or Stomp. Okay. Rhinos on top. Okay, so Preordain gives me Delirium, so I could just kill that. So I think I'm safe to Preordain for lands. Those aren't lands. But Regavan's actually not bad. If I play Regavan and then Unholy Heat next turn, and then that gives me a treasure. All right. I'm going to try this. This could backfire. This has been a fun stream, though, y'all. Learning this deck has been pretty fun. And, I mean, it's not that hard to learn this deck because it's a DRC Reg. It's Delver. If you've ever played Delver in Legacy, you know how to play this deck, you know? Another Bone Crusher is a Punisher for keeping this. Yeah, but no lands. Okay, I learned that about their hand. Well, I mean, I think I just play it. I will Regavan until morale improves. Yes, that's what I wanted. That's also what I wanted. Pretty tempting to just divinate here. Murktide's not even that large. It's only a 5/5. 5/5 is pretty good, though. Otherwise, I'm just EEing. Tough to not have a free 2 cards here, huh, y'all? Because they could have Subtlety here. And I feel kind of bad. Subtlety pitching Murktide, and then I can't do this. So I'm going to draw 2 Magic cards. Oh, Murktide for them. Okay. That's a reason. That I'm pretty afraid of. Good point, good point. Yeah, that would suck. But then I still have EI to find Unholy Heat. Okay. That I don't mind. EE for 0. I know, yep. Yeah, I'll definitely sack the treasure to EE. Thank you for that, though. That is definitely something to be wary of. Okay, now I can't Murktide. They have the dispute. That's okay, though. We'll take this turn a little patient. Yeah, I didn't like Titan. Honestly, for me, dog, I'm down to 3. I'm down to 3 decks right now, and I'm getting ready for the modern challenges this weekend. And I plan to play as many as I can because it's the last weekend I can for a while. And I'm down to this, Rhinos, or Audible back to Audible back to Scam. That's where I'm at right now. One of those will be my main deck for a while. Blood Moon debacle. Hope to see more in the future. The way you handled it showed what kind of player you are. And kudos, man. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, that was a rough situation where I accidentally did something I wasn't allowed to with my own Blood Moon. And they essentially, the ruling would have gave me a huge advantage. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to gain an advantage even though we've went far. It was a mistake on my part. I shouldn't gain an advantage from that. And yeah, that was the case. So yeah, I appreciate that. All right, now we're getting a little scary here. 1, 2. I think I want to just go a baby Murktide. Just a 5/5. Yeah, I don't like Modern that much right now, Darth Dog. It's not my favorite format. But my next event is Hartford, and then my event after that is commentating the RC, so I have no choice, you know? I can't do 6. So Flame will just get me. I only got 2 spells. And I know they have a dispute. Could just do a 3/3. The saddest of one. Leyland and Pass feels bad, but definitely an option. I'm going to go land and super sad Murktide. I'm doing the saddest Murktide. A 3/3. I think I still pay. At worst, I take 8. Yeah, all right. If I take 8, I take 8. That is no problem. Ooh. Now I kind of want to just double creature. Or Shredder into Expressive. We'll see how this goes. Bird Law. Don't know if I super care about that. I think I just say okay and put that on top. And then just play a big Murktide. Because they only have one card, so they can't do anything to this Murktide. Besides top deck Flame of Anor or something. And even then, it's not terrible. Okay, that was not great for me. Could discard Counterspell. Feels a little risky. I think I have to discard this. All right, let's put this here and something like this. How do I counter the rhinos or not? That's the real question. I think I do, because that unlocks my Unholy Heat. And they're gonna have to rhino me again, right? Might as well use up my mana. This gives me Delirium. It's been a good game. Ah, okay. That's a good point. All right, so let's do this. Okay. Your go. I have these. Definitely keep that one in hand. It's a little too close for comfort. No Flame of Anor is huge. They have already cast 2, so hard to have too many of that card. So now I can still attack with DRC and then have lethal the next turn anyways. Yikes. Okay. Now we just have a good old-fashioned top deck war. Except I have their first best draw on lockdown, but man, they top deck a Flame of Anor, we're just dead. Wow. That's scary. Okay. Okay. Sick game. This is non-land, right? Yep. Wow. All right. Well, 2 breaks at the end was definitely unfortunate, but I felt like we still were going to win that one. Wonder if on the play I'd rather have DRC over Subtlety. I think so. Really want to start with a creature. All right, that was unfortunate. Okay. Sounds awesome. Sounds really awesome. All right. Less awesome. The 1 of Gemstone Cavern. They can only play 1 of that card. Guess I don't really want to play both of them anyways if I get fired. Okay. Maybe they don't have it. I mean, I guess they can play... They can just Rhino me now, so that's kind of a problem. Maybe I'm supposed to accept a Rhino here and just try to preordain anyways with the DRC. Do I want to play around fire or Rhinos? That's really what it is right now. And my clock would be faster to beat a Rhino if I can hit Delirium in a reasonable time frame. Otherwise, I'm pretty stuck. Swing pass. Then what am I doing the turn after, you know? Like, then I'm in a weird spot. Against Shardless Agent, I would much rather counterspell. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking, 24. It's really close. Because we could hit Delirium as well, you know. That is a possibility. Not a big chance. It's a chance. You have to hit perfect, you know? Yeah, not a big chance at all. You have to hit absolute perfects. Low chance. And then, like, next turn, if I don't draw a land, and they just have 3 mana open, I attack for 1 and pass again? Guess that's not awful, but not great. Yeah, I think with the DRC, start with the Ponder. That's interesting. If I just draw Spell Pierce or something, whatever. We're YOLOing it. Ooh. Well, I don't think I want those. I need like a spell, huh? Oh. Okay. That was gas. Now, Flusterstorm. I don't think I want this either. That was kind of gas. Yeah, I forgot I have 7 baubles. Definitely wanted to bottom those. Okay, well, that worked out pretty well, I think. Okay. We're happy about that. They already pitched one subtlety. I feel like they probably don't have another one, and if they do, so be it, but I think I'm leaning in here. And I'll just back it up with counter spells from here on out. I think that's fine. Should probably fetch now for Tashar's Tidebinder. All right, defense. You love me, but I don't care. Got one coming over and one run now. It's been a good match. It definitely doesn't feel like a complete blowout style matchup. I felt favored, but man, still just very close. Another ice. Deals 5 damage to that, huh? Could Flusterstorm this. All right. It's basically a Spell Pierce right now. Will not be hitting Delirium. Unless I popped EE, that would probably not be the smartest. Oh, never mind. I don't think I need that. Dead gone. I'm gonna let these rhinos resolve. Definitely gonna let rhinos go. I'm gonna counter that dead gone. All right, not bad, not bad. All right, so I think we very easily could have gotten the 4-1. I think we got a 3-1. Our losses were to Hammer and Scam. The Scam one was extremely close. The Hammer, I think we played bad, and I think against Scam we didn't play great either. So I am definitely not dismissing Murktide yet. I think this deck is actually the real deal. Could be quite good. And I'm going to play this deck a little bit more. So, yeah, anybody I'm watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, all that stuff. We'll be making more videos here for the rest of the week as I try out some other decks to get ready for SCG Hartford. SCG Hartford, I will be backpack streaming, so look for that as well, okay? See you on the next one.